Energy is finalizing the details of its proposed power shutoff program to try to curb wildfires. Dakota Territory's Blake Trolley spoke with the head of the utility to get questions answered.
Yeah, we asked the utility questions just one day after community members had a meeting in Keystone to discuss generators. The utility is planning to roll out a program to shut off power as a last resort when there is a threat of serious and hard to control wildfire. We will begin with frequency of shutoffs. The company says it expects these shutoffs to be very rare. The utility's Vice President Wes Ashton says the company modeled data from the last 6 years to see when conditions would have triggered a shutdown.
And during that period, we never had a single calendar year that had more than 2 instances of this. Some calendar years had no instances of this. So we're not just talking a day with red flag warnings or, you know, as all of us who live in South Dakota know, it's often windy here. And so it's not just a day predicated on high wind or low humidity. It's got to be extreme conditions. The
company says historically the weather conditions that prompted shutdowns typically lasted several hours. Yesterday, concerns were raised in Keystone, including people who have oxygen generators that need power. There were food spoilage concerns and business effect concerns. Ashton says the company is hoping to give people up to a 2-day forewarning that shutoffs could occur. He says people with specific needs should have a plan and should update their customer information on their online profile.
So we know that they have specific needs, so we can partner with our emergency providers and make sure their needs are met.
Now, I did ask Ashton if the proposed program sparks conversation about the need to change infrastructure or do more vegetation clearance.
Over our 140 years serving in the Black Hills region, we have become very good and mature at taking care of our electric system, taking care of our customer base. We have programs in line with wildfire mitigation that include our vegetation management program, our pole and line inspections that are annual compliance-based reasons to stay ahead of a fire. These would be an extra step and another tool on top of those to make sure that in those most extreme conditions, we've got more protections in place.
Ashton says over the last 20 years, the number of wildfires has not grown, but the impact of those wildfires has. He says the company believes it is its responsibility to be proactive about wildfires. Back to you.